Hi, welcome back to Informatica tutorial. In the last class, we have seen how to do connected lookup on departments table. We passed department ID and got department name and location ID. So let's see how to do the lookup on a flat file. So we have a database source, which is our employees table, EMP, and as we know, this has only department ID. It does not have department name and location ID. So I want to pass to a flat file lookup, not to a table lookup like we did earlier. So I want to pass DEPT ID as an input from source qualifier and get DEPT name and location ID as the output. So exactly like last time, whatever we have done. So I'll load finally the employee ID and name and all that from source qualifier, and only the department name and location from the lookup flat file. So let's see how to do a lookup on a flat file. So this is our target. Okay, let's see how to do this in Informatica. I'll create a new mapping employees connected lookup on a flat file. So I'll pull my employees source as usual, and I'll also do a lookup transformation. So I'll also pull employees target first, and then I will do transformation create lookup kp underscore dept ff. So I want to import from a flat file. So my flat file is in Informatica 9.01 server infra shared source files. So I just created this department flat file for the purpose of this mapping just before this session. So I have three columns here. One is department ID, department name, and location ID. So it's a delimited flat file with pipe as the delimiter, and there are no double quotes here. There are no quotes, and treat consecutive delimiters as one and treat multiple delimiters as and. I'll check these two options. So I am going to name the fields now DEPT ID. So it will take the maximum length from the data, and it is telling me it is a numeric width 4. So that's fine. So I'll just leave it like this. And precision is 3 and scale is 0. So that is fine. And next field, I'm going to name it as DEPT name. Length is 20. It is a text field. And next field, I'm going to name it as location ID. So I have only taken 3 fields. I have left out the manager ID from the departments table, which came with Oracle 11j Express Edition. So this is 4 length 4. Yeah, that is also fine. So this is my lookup flat file. It will be a connected lookup. So I will add one more port to this. Let's see the advanced ports. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever settings we have made earlier. Let me add one more port called INDEPT-ID. And this is decimal 3. This is only an input port, and this is only a lookup port. And these two, department name and location ID, are both lookup and output ports. So let's give here use first value. So all the conditions, all the properties apply as if it's a table lookup. There is no change in that. So we will need to give which lookup cache. What is the path of the lookup file? So we'll give that in the session properties. So what is the lookup condition? DEPT ID equal to in DEPT ID. That's fine. So let me now connect to the lookup DEPT department ID from here and connect these two output ports to department name and location ID. And I'll connect the remaining ports by doing auto link from the source qualifier to the target. So I have all the ports connected now. Let me save this. It's valid now. It shows valid. So let me create a workflow for this. Employees connected lookup flat file. I'll create a same session, employees connected flat file. So my source here and target both are tables, but the lookup is on the flat file. It's not on the table. So I'm setting my standard settings. So, and in config object tab, we save the session log for 5 runs and stop on errors as 1. And let's go to mappings, $source and $target here. And it's a normal load, not a bulk load. $target here. And let me do truncate and truncate target table option, and let me come to the lookup now. So there is a directory called lookup file directory. Let me put the flat file, the lookup file in that directory instead of in the source files. So server infra shared. There is something called LKP file. So let me move my department.out from here, copy and paste in LKP files directory. And now I'll give this directory here. Yeah, this is nothing but $PM lookup directory. And what is lookup source name? That is departments.out. Departments.out. It's a direct file. So let's see indirect file later. And lookup cache persistent, I'm not going to check. Caching is enabled by default. We don't have an option to disable it in case of a flat file lookup. Sorted input, if you have a sorted input in the lookup file, you can give this or from the source qualifier, but I don't have that currently, so I'm not going to give this. And so let's let's see in the workflow monitor how many records will get loaded. So 107 records got loaded. So let me check in the target schema how many records are there and how the records will look like, especially the department name and location ID. So we loaded the record count fields got loaded from the flat file lookup. So if you observe exactly, it worked the same way as the table lookup. So Informatica has added this feature in 8, so you can do lookup on the flat file as well. So in the next class we will see